Hey guys, today I wanted to share with you my quick glam on the go. This is the routine that I actually do in my car. Quick disclaimer, I never do this while I'm driving. This is always when I'm sitting in a parking lot. This only takes me a few minutes here, and my goal is to look presentable, not perfect. So I do this routine after I've dropped my kids off. I'll run them into daycare, and then I'll grab a coffee. I'll sit in a parking lot, quickly do my face. It only takes me about like 3 minutes or something, and then I can head off to my work meetings or appointments or whatever I need to do that day. It's just easier than trying to get ready with the kids home. Sometimes it's just easier to do it this way than trying to get ready with the kids home. So I put everything in a little makeup bag. This is cute. I just actually got this from Ulta. It says Glam on the Go. But this is a very simplified routine. And another thing I would recommend is having a package of like baby wipes in your car or some kind of a hand wipe. I keep a bunch of these wet wipes in my car. They're antibacterial hand wipes. So I always clean my hands before I start touching my face. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do, is just clean off my hands. And then it's good to have some wet wipes in the car. So after you're, putting your makeup on and you get it all over your hands or whatnot, you can just easily wipe it away. Okay, so first up, I like to use a tinted moisturizer that also has SPF in it. This one is by Laura Mercier. I will put a couple up on the screen that are also good options, some that are more affordable options, some that are more full coverage options, but also give you that SPF. So I just put about a dime size amount on my hand. And in case you're wondering, I am in the shade Vanille. I think it says, yeah, Vanille. I really like this stuff. I mean, it by no means gives like a full coverage or anything like that, but it's a really good moisturizer and it has the SPF in it. So you're not having to put on SPF and some kind of a foundation. So it really helps to like cut down on steps, especially when you're in a rush and you're just trying to get some makeup on your face and get out the door. Or in my case, get moving in the car. Isn't that finish pretty? It's like so just natural looking. All right, so the next thing that I do is I spot conceal. And this is why I like to have the wipes, because I cannot stand the way it feels to have product on my hand. So next, I'm gonna spot conceal. I have a bunch of hyperpigmentation and just spots that I don't like peeking through. So I'm gonna be going in with 2 little mini Tarte Shape Tapes here, and they're perfect for on the go. Just pop them in your purse. I think they're like $10 or $12 each. Everything will be linked below. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Light Medium and just quickly spot conceal any of the areas that I want more coverage on. And this is really a nice full coverage foundation, and it doesn't ever look like heavy or cakey. I just love that they offer it in the little travel sizes so that you can take them to go with you. And then I like to get like around my nose. I had a really bad cold last week, so I'm dealing with a lot of redness and dry skin. My forehead doesn't really bother me too much, but I'll show you what I do. So then I go in with a beauty blender. I like the Real Techniques one, and I'll just stamp that into my skin, just on the areas where I want a little bit more coverage. Although I feel like they changed this. I just picked up a new one and it feels much stiffer than the other ones I have. I don't know. Another really good, affordable blending sponge is the one by Flower Beauty, but I feel like it's hard to find. Like I feel like you have to order it from Walmart.com. And I always make sure to kind of drag down my neck a little bit, like whatever's left on the beauty sponge, and just kind of pat it in. And this is just super easy. It's much easier than having to put like a full face on. And then I just take whatever extra product is left and I kind of go over my chin area. And this area right here is really driving me nuts from that cold. It's like all dry skin. And I've been using retinol, and that's also making my skin super sensitive and just peel a ton. I'm only using it like once a week. It is the prescription strength. I know I just have to give my skin a little bit more of a chance to get used to it, but it is kind of brutal in the first couple of weeks. So then I'll also take whatever's left and kind of just stamp over my forehead. Little blending sponges are just very easy to just pop in your bag and carry around. I mean, I would recommend putting it in like a plastic bag or some type of a little bag, because it's going on your face, so you don't want to be spreading bacteria. So next, for my under eyes and areas that I want to bring a little bit more brightness to, I go in with the shade Light Neutral. I just go in and This is a really good shade. And it almost has like a yellowish undertone, but I think it's like a really good concealer shade. It has like a brightening effect. And then just to brighten up my under eye area. And then I'll actually go over my lid with it too. And I'm telling you, they changed these sponges. It's much harder than it usually is. All right, so next up, we're gonna go in and bronze up the skin. And I'm gonna use the Hoola Benefit. I like to bring this one in the car because I feel like the packaging is very sturdy and it is pretty small and it is a good bronzer. And they also, I think, have this in a travel size. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer here, just on my cheekbones. I'm not setting my face with any powder today because, again, this is a very quick makeup routine. I love how soft these brushes are. It's like crazy how soft they are. And the colors are so fun. So I'm just gonna bring the bronzer down my neck a little bit. So next, I'm gonna put on some blush. I'm gonna use the NARS Orgasm blush. The reason why I really like this blush is because it is like a blush and a highlight in one. And I will put a more affordable dupe up on the screen. But it's just so pretty. It's been around forever. And it's just perfect because it's almost like a one-step blush and highlight. Another thing that I normally do, and I forgot to mention, is I take a little bit of bronzer with a blending brush. This is just like a little tiny one. Anything will work fine. And I just kind of pop a little bit of the bronzer into the crease here. Adding bronzer into the crease like this just makes it look like you've kind of tried when you don't have a lot of time. I'll also just sweep that bronzer right underneath my lower lash line. Just do the same thing to the other side. And you can see what a difference that makes. And it just makes it look pretty and it's simple. So easy to do and just perfect for on the go. So this step is optional. I guess it depends on your brow situation. But for me, I have so many sparse areas. So I always have to fill in my brows to kind of feel like myself. But if you wanted to just add a little brow tint, I really like the Benefit Gimme Brow. They make it in a little travel size, just like this one, and it's perfect for just kind of popping it on, darkening up your brows, filling in any areas, and it's quick and easy. So I am just going to fill these in a little bit. And my favorite affordable brow pencil, I have two actually. The CoverGirl one, I'm not sure what it is. I'll put it on the screen. And then the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. That's what I'm using. I always keep one of these in my car, in my bag, so that I always have a brow pencil. And they're super affordable. They're both under $10. I think this one's only like $5. And I am gonna pop on that Benefit Gimme Brow, just a little bit. So for mascara, I am going to be using the Maybelline, the Falsies. It's just a little travel size. I'm not too picky about my mascara, but I definitely like to make sure that I put some on. So I just quickly pop some mascara on. And I think like whenever you're doing makeup quick, I think it's about making time for what's most important to you. So for some people that may mean they want to do a winged eyeliner. Maybe they don't care as much about their brows. So it's just kind of like trimming down your makeup routine and eliminating maybe what isn't necessary when you're in a rush, and then just doing what you find to be most necessary. So last up for lips, I'm gonna do a nude glossy lip, and I'm gonna be using the Maybelline lip liner. This is in the shade Nude Whisper. It's like a perfect pinky nude. And it's very forgiving, like you don't have to apply it perfectly. And for gloss, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop. This is a So Juicy plumping gloss in the shade Roundabout. It's like a perfect nude color. And it has like a minty sensation when you put it on. It's nice. So now I'm just wiping off my hands one last time, and that is it. I hope you guys like this video. I was thinking of different video ideas, and I said, you know what? I'm a working mom on the go. Why don't I share with you guys part of my morning routine as a working mom of 2 kids? So I figured I would film this little routine for you. So I hope you guys like this video, and I've linked all the products that I've used today on my face down in the description box. And I'll also link my jacket and my favorite Express shirts and my necklace as well if you wanted to check that out. And if you guys have any video requests, definitely leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.